Okay, problem number 15. Looks simple, but it's not. And you get x cubed plus 1 dx. The first thing I would do is just probably use partial fractions. Let's go through that. So 1 over x cubed plus 1 is equal to, I'm going to say a over x plus 1 plus bx plus c over x squared minus x plus 1. I'm going to clear the fraction by multiplying both sides by the LCD. You're going to get 1 equals a x squared minus x plus 1 plus bx plus c times x plus 1. Next thing I do is select easy values for x to figure out what the a and the b, the values for a and b. So I'm going to pay x to be minus 1. Well, the left side is 1. And the right side, if you chose minus 1, the second term disappears. And the first term would become 3a, which means a is 1/3. Then I'd pick x to be 0, which you get 1 on the left side. Now a is 1/3. And then if it's 0, it's going to be times 1. I could put that down. Again, if b is 0, I just get c. And this tells me c is 2/3. All right, I'm going to pick another easy value. Pick 1. I still get 1 on the left side. On the right side, what do you get? Well, you get, a is still 1/3, by the way. And you get 1/3. And let's see, 1 minus 1 plus 1 is 1. That's not so bad. Then you're going to get plus b, because x is 1. C is 2/3. And then I get 2. All right? Now this is probably the toughest one I have to deal with, but it's not that bad. I'm going to take 1/3 from both sides. I get 2/3 equals 2 times b plus 2/3. I can divide both sides by 2. I get 1/3 equals b plus 2/3. So b equals minus 1/3. Boy, that was a lot of work. Let's write that down. So 1 over x cubed plus 1 is equal to, let's be very careful now, a is 1/3, so it's 1/3 over x plus 1, and then plus, well, let's see, b is minus 1/3, and then the c was 2/3. And that was over x squared minus x plus 1. So there's a lot of preliminary work. I'm still not even close to being done with the problem, but I'm going to write this over here as the integral. 1, this is going to be x cubed plus 1 dx. I'm going to factor out 1/3 from both of those terms. So I'd get one integration that's really simple to do. And the next integration is not so simple to do. But I want to make sure I'm writing this down correctly. And that's going to be x minus 2. Again, I factored out the 1/3. And I pulled out the minus sign as well. That's okay. Then I get x squared minus x plus 1 dx. All right? So this is not so bad, but I'm looking at this thing and I'm wondering what to do now. And I want to, again, emphasize that some things look pretty simple to do. Like, for example, this first integration really looks simple to do. Oh, you know what? I think I just made a mistake over here. It's 1/3. And this integration over here looks super simple to do. All right? No, wait a second. That second integration not simple to do. But the first one sure is. All right? But I want to go that second integration, and I want to, maybe talk through it. And to look at it, what I'm going to look at, I'm going to look at maybe a u substitution in the problem. And to do that, I'm noticing that the u I'd like to use is the bottom, which is x squared. I'll write this down. I would love to use, let me go backwards on that. I would love to use x squared minus x plus 1, and the du would be 2x minus 1. Well, I got problems immediately, and I don't see that, but I'm going to try to get that to go there. So let's take a look at that. 1, x plus 1 dx minus, well, let's take a look. I'd be careful. It's always, putting things down, it's always a possibility that I put something down. I can multiply the the top by 2. So it'll be 2x minus 4 dx. Now I gotta divide by 2, so it's 1/6 now. Let's keep moving. And it's gonna be 1/3, 1 over x plus 1 dx minus 1/6. I'm gonna split into two integrals because I want to get to 2x minus 1 over x squared minus x plus 6, but I have something left over. What do I have left over? Let's be really careful about this. Oops, a dx there. Sorry about that. So what's that going to be left over there? Let's see. We have a minus 4 there, right? So I need a minus 3. I'm going to clean it up a little bit, and I'm going to just erase this here. Pull the minus 3 out, so it'd be plus 1/2 now. Okay, I'm getting closer, and I think I can pretty much determine that this is going to be simple, and this is going to be simple, but I'm still looking at that third one and wondering what to do. And to me, it looks like it's going to be something to do with arctangent. All right, let me keep going. And I'm going to start doing some integrations now. So 1/3 natural log, absolute value, x plus 1, minus, let me repeat this, this is u, this is du. It's going to be minus 1/6 the natural log of x squared minus x plus 6. I say plus 6 is plus 1. I just noticed that. How that happens, by the way. I guess just sloppiness. Also, when I'm thinking the 1/6, and maybe that was in my head for some reason. Let's see if I did okay, though. 1/3. I did that okay. 1/6. I think I did that okay. I'm looking at this last guy. Kind of peculiar, isn't it? So 1/2. And what I'm going to do is, I got to complete the square, don't I? And let me write this over here. 1. And you're going to get, let's see, x squared minus x. Half of minus 1 is minus 1/2, so that's going to be 1/4. Minus 1/4, and then plus 6. It's going to be dx. I'm going to keep working on this. Plus 1/2, and I'm going to write this down now. That's going to be x minus 1/2 quantity squared. Let me just check that for a second. You're going to get x squared, you'll get minus 1/2 x minus 1/2 minus 1x. Yeah, that's good. I got this part done. Now we're going to do this part over here. And what's that going to give me? Let's take a look. That's going to give me, let's see, 6 is 24 quarters minus 1/4. Oh, you know what? I did the same thing twice with this 6. It's not 6. It's 1. Someone says, why do you think that? I'm looking at the numbers and they're really not working out like I expected them to. This happens as soon as on exams too, by the way. That's 3/4. And that's going to be a dx. Getting warmer and warmer each time. So 1/3 natural log, absolute value x plus 1, minus 1/6, absolute value x squared minus x plus 1, plus 1/2. I am going to factor out a 3/4. So that means it's going to be 4/3 x minus 1/2 squared plus 1. I'm getting really close. And I got to simplify that squared thing there. And I'm going to write the 4/3. I'm going to erase this for you, but 4/3 is the same thing as 2 over root 3 squared. So I'm going to pull that in the inside. Let me get my eraser. One-third natural log x plus 1 minus 1/6. And I'm gonna pull this out too. So associate with that over there. So I'm gonna erase it though. It's gonna be 4/3 times 1/2, which is 2/3. Get my eraser. And I gotta do this thing over here now, right? So it's 1. So that's gonna be, I'm bringing the inside now, so it's gonna be 2, and then √3. And that's gonna be, I'm gonna write one denominator down, so it's 2x minus 1 over 2. And that's gonna be squared, plus 1 dx. Let's keep moving. I think the worst thing about this is all the writing I have to do. One thing nice about using an iPad though, it's an infinite sheet of paper. And let's write this down. So you get 1, you get a dx. Here you're gonna get 2x minus 1 over √3, quantity squared, plus 1. I can make a u substitution now, and the u substitution is going to be this. It's going to be 2x minus 1 over √3. So du would be 2 over √3 dx. So √3 over 2 du would be equal to dx. Let me see if I can put that down. 1/3 ln x plus 1 minus 1/6. You know what? I'm really missing things out over here. I forgot to write that down. I'm going to go back and correct my work. It's easy to forget things. Plus an integration. And I got 2/3. And put this on the side for. I'm going to erase it in a second. And I need to put √3 over 2 down now. 2's cancel, and that's 1 over √3. Let me put that down. Then what do you get here? You get 1 u squared plus 1 du. Let's keep moving. And it's going to be plus 1 over √3 arctan of u. What was u? Oh, it's right over here. 2x minus 1 over √3 plus c. I'm going to put a box in this. And I'm going to say I'm done with it. And of course, when I say I'm done with it, I realize some of your teachers want you to simplify things. There's really not much I can do about that, but I guess I could pull the logs together. And if you did that, comment that on there would be 6, and you would get 2 natural log, absolute value x plus 1, minus the natural log of, you know what? I'm still going to use the absolute value symbol on that. There's no reason not to. X squared minus x plus 1. And then it's going to be plus 1 over √3 arctan 2x minus 1 over √3 plus c. Put the box in. But I see both answers being the same. But let's go to the answer key, see what we're looking at. I do see the 6. I see this over here. I do see this. I do see the 1 over √3 arctangent. I do see this. I do see the plus c. All right. By the way, I do want to point out that x squared minus x plus 1. I want to look at the discriminant of that problem. So the b squared would be 1 minus 4. Yeah, so you could remove the absolute value symbol. The reason why, because it's always positive if you want to. So you can put parentheses in that if you want, but you don't have to. Thank you.